Hello and welcome to Records Rebuilds. Well, the bad news for C8 Z06 production just continues with the plant being idled this week due to a shortage of parts again. But there's really nothing we can do about that, except I've got a little bit of maybe positive news that I can bring to the channel, because just recently I was out at Spring Mountain, where the Corvette school is, the Ron Fellows Corvette school, with some really awesome guys, and the man, the myth, the legend, Randy Popes of IMSA, SCCA, and Motor Trend fame. We'll have a whole other episode about that. I'm way behind, but we'll get caught up eventually. But what I want to share in this episode is just pictures of the new C8 Z06s that have arrived out at Spring Mountain. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure they said that owner school is going to start in April there for the people who have already taken delivery of their cars. And I believe they have 6 of them in their possession. I think I've got pictures of 5. So just some cool pictures of the C8 Z06s that are out there. So without further ado, let's take a look. Okay, so this is the C8 Z06 that has been at Spring Mountain the longest. I was told it's been there a couple months. And when I was there in mid-February, they had just recently taken delivery of 5 other cars for a total of 6. This was the only one that had the requisite number of miles so that it could get on track, and they were putting highway miles on the rest of the cars to get them ready. As you can see, it sports the carbon fiber wheels along with the Sport Cup 2R tires, which may or may not remain in place for the duration of its stay at Spring Mountain. As you can see, it's a beautiful torch red example with exposed carbon fiber trim, and I hate to say it because I kind of want a blue car, but I really do think that's the best looking version of the Z07. You'll notice that none of the rest of these cars have a livery on them yet, and that's because they need to get to 1,500 street miles before they're ready to go on the track. So they were being driven around locally with manufacturer's tags to get to that milestone. This is obviously a very cool looking ceramic matrix gray car. I kind of like the way that the front trim is body color. That makes it look a little more sleek, a little more ghostly. And this is a pretty rare car. It's the second rarest color of C8 Z06. And there have only been 48 of them made so far. Then we have the first of 2 silver flare metallic cars. I suppose it could be hypersonic gray, but I really think it's silver flare metallic. Correct me in the comments though if I'm wrong. This is the low wing version, and they also had a high wing version, but unfortunately I didn't really realize the shape this video was going to take, and so this is where my pictures start to get just a little bit spotty. They also had a red mist metallic tint coat car, and if you've ever seen this color in person in bright direct sunlight, it is just amazing. It sparkles like Dorothy's ruby red slippers, if you'll forgive the Kansas reference, and it's just really beautiful in the bright light, so a great choice for out there at Spring Mountain, where there's almost always very bright direct sunlight. Okay, so please forgive me, but the background of this picture is all you're going to get as far as the high wing silver metallic car, and that's because I just didn't do a great job taking pictures of it. I really think I even saw the 6th car, but I can't for the life of me remember what color it was or anything about it, and I don't have any pictures of it. So real sorry about that, guys, but I hope you had a fun time looking at these ones I do have pictures of. Okay, so that's it for the pictures, but I was able to pull a few really cool pieces of information while I was out there. And I'm not going to cite any sources. Don't quote me on any of this, but basically, I was told that they've only had the red Z06 out on the track once, driven at 80-85% lap, not really driven in anger yet, but they do expect that it will turn a faster lap time than the C7 ZR1, and certainly than the C7 Z06, so that was pretty cool. They said they don't know, but they think they probably will swap the carbon fiber wheels off of those cars and do something with them, possibly sell them, because they're just worried about it from a wear and tear perspective. However, the carbon ceramic rotors are staying on the cars. Now, that's easy for them to do because GM gives them basically an unlimited supply of parts. At least I think that's how it goes. Nobody told me about that part particularly. But they said that with their experience with past Z06s and ZR1s, they expect that those carbon ceramic rotors will last about twice as long as the iron rotors. And that means that by the time they sell the car with 8,000 or 9,000 miles, all track miles, it will have had the carbon ceramic rotors changed twice. So for me personally, I think when I get the car, I'm just going to leave those carbon ceramics on it for now and see how that goes. They certainly don't seem to have had a problem with it at Spring Mountain, so that's very encouraging. Anyway, I hope this news brightens your day, and until next time, guys, catch you later.